What up, shoobies? That's right, I'm trying to make shoobies a thing, so I'm trying to make rocket power memes become a thing. I'm gonna have another Tekken tutorial for you. Tekken? Um, so, we have King completely naked as a Jaguar man against Kuma, so the fairies will like this one. Um, our move we're gonna be learning today is... Let's go up here. Now, I should have shown this off first because it's an easier one. But I learnt the hard ones and figured I'll show people how to learn those. The easy ones no one needs a tutorial on, but then I realized people might, so I will do it. Today we're going to learn the reverse arm slam combo. It consists of one, two, three, four, five different parts. So, let's break it down. Now, it's super easy. The first thing you do is a down forward, 1 plus 3. That should be the animation you get, sort of the over the top drag bit there. Not this one, the DDT, not that. This. Bang. The next step is the backdrop. This is part 2. It goes 2, 1, 1 plus 2. So, grab him. Oh, wrong one. In terms of how to remember that, I don't really have a convenient way of remembering it, sadly. But if you guys remember, like, dicking around the top there, 2, 1, 1 plus 2. It's all the top buttons, And when you go 2, let go. 1, let go. Oh, no, sorry. Ignore that. 2, let go. 1, hold it down. Then press 2. That button buffering trick we taught you, I showed it off in, the Wrong Death Crowd Story and the Magma Driver 2 tutorial, but this is a beginner. I would recommend watching this first, because this is a beginner tutorial. The other ones are a bit harder. I would recommend watching this first. So this is button buffering, It's when you basically try and trick the game. So you're holding down the 1, you press the 2, you just trick the game into thinking you press them both at the same time, but you totally didn't, So grab 2, 1, 1 plus 2. But then what comes next? Next is step 3. It's the German suplex. It's really easy. It's just bottom 2 buttons, 3 plus 4, and then the top 2, 1 plus 2. So with the step before it, we're playing around in the top half. We're going 2, 1, 1 plus 2, We're doing buttons all in the top bit there. Now I'm going to move to the bottom. And then back to the top, basically. That's what the German suplex is. And if you visualize the German suplex as a move, you can look at it if you don't already know what it looks like. Which you should, come on. So the backdrop. German suplex, okay, hold on. I inputted it too fast. It's a move where, if we can actually... See, it's a suplex, so you go from a standing position up and over your head. So think of the buttons like that. You're starting at the bottom, then you're going up. You're going up to the top, almost like you're bringing them over your head, from the bottom to the top. Every part of you is perfect, from the bottom to the top, alright? That's the next step. During the backdrop, that's when you do that. And you'll roll through and hit the German. That's 3 steps down. You're almost there. After the German suplex, we're going to transition into the Powerbomb. Now, this is a bit harder. It's almost like the German suplex was 3 plus 4, 1 plus 2. This is similar. It's almost like the opposite, except our 1 and our 2 are pressed independently of each other. So it's 1, 2, 3 plus 4. That's a little bit you got to remember. And 1 plus 2s love being pressed independently, because remember the other step we had that was 2, 1, 1 plus 2? They love being pushed on their own. So the power bomb is a 2 up the top, and then the down. Alright? So grab, 2, 1, 1 plus 2. Down, up. 1, 2, 3 plus 4. I'm saying down and up because I visually, that's how I learned all these moves, because I don't remember the buttons, I remember sort of muscle memory. So if that's a visual sort of thing that might help you, that's what the point of this is. So once you get to the point, I would recommend just practicing these over and over again. Why can't I grab him? Get to the point where all this just comes naturally to you. But now once you get into the power bomb, you actually have a few options. You can do a giant swing, or you can do a muscle buster. So let's look at the giant swing first. Backdrop. Then go to Powerbomb. I'm doing it multiple times here. And there's a giant swing. Now the giant swing is easier, in my opinion, because it's a very simple input. It's a circle. As a swing, you know, you go 2, 1, 3, 4. Start in the top right and work your way anti-clockwise. It's just a circle, like a giant swing. Imagine that. Walk your hand around the pad. It's super easy. And if you're playing on a controller, it's even easier because triangle is the button that's at the top, which is the first point I want to go with. So it's the top button, and then you're just working around anti-clockwise. Like that. So when you do it, when you grab a hold of him, and you're actually doing the combo, I did it twice in case I fuck it up on the first shot, you get your giant swing off. This is what I use mostly, because it's a lot easier, and that gets you 99 damage. The alternative, however, is the Muscle Buster. This is a bit harder. As you can see, the input is a lot harder. Now, I'll show you it first so you can so the analogy will make sense. So I use a bit of an analogy to kind of understand this. Hopefully I worked. Yes, I did. Muscle Buster. So, the first 3 inputs are buttons, single button presses. If the Muscle Buster is a position where the opponent is upside down and their legs are in the air, the head is tucked, you know, in on the shoulder of the opponent. So imagine this is your head. 3. You know, you're tucked in there. That's your head. You know, you're tucked away like that. Then you have your 2 legs in the air. 1, 2. Well, this is the opponent you're looking at. And try and imagine that shape in your head, you know, of an upside down person. This is his head, and there are his legs. And that's the first 3 inputs. Like that. The next part is the 2, because guess what? You're hitting the ground. That's what comes next. You hit the ground, and you hit it with a lot of force, so you press both buttons. And then, you hold those 2 buttons down, and just for a bit of funsies, press them all. To get that one where it's all 4, once you press 3, 4, hold 3, 4 down, and then press 1 plus 2. Button buffering, again. The game thinks you just pressed all 4 simultaneously. It works. So yeah, those 2 come down because you smash into the ground with a lot of force. You need 2 buttons. And then the 4 is just for flair, you know, then you want to show off. So you're upside down, with your 2 legs in the air, you hit the ground, then you show off just a little bit. With the double, with all the 4 of them, like that, there. So, when you put it all together, it looks like this. You go up into this drop. Like this. But what one do you want to do? What one do we do? Well, it all comes down to preference. So, let's look at the giant swing again. Boop. And here comes a Powerbomb. A giant swing. Let's look. That gets us 99 damage. Okay. Well, what does the Muscle Buster do? And go down, up. Bang, bang, bang. Hopefully I did it right that time. Yes. That gives 104. That gives 5 extra damage. Can I do a move that has 5 damage, maybe? This does 7. So, about less than that much. See the life bar at the top? Less than that health we're talking. So it's not much of a difference. But, in my opinion, the giant swing's easier to get off. So you might want to go with that. But, they might be looking to counter, like, because you can break out of holds. And if they predict that, they can break it. So, mix it up a little bit. Vary between them. Make sure you know both of them. So that when you do this, you know, and you're against someone, and you're punishing them, you bust out your giant swing, you do a shit ton of damage to them. And you go and you kick their ass and you beat them. Then the next round comes along, alright? And you walk up and you grab hold of them. They're like, shit, he's got me. And for some reason they don't know how to break out any of this stuff. But I can break out of the giant swing. That's when you surprise them and go, nah fam, you're getting muscle busted. See how he's upside down, head tucked, legs in the air? And that's all it takes. That is how you do King's reverse arm slam combo. I will just go through it one more time. Yeah, get that shit out of here. Just to make it easy. So, down forward 1 plus 2. 2, 1, 1 plus 2. 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 plus 4. For the giant swing, you go in the circle, starting at triangle and going anti-clockwise. Or, down forward 1, down forward 1, 3. 2, 1, 1 plus 2. 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 plus 4. 3, 1, 2. 3 plus 4. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. And that's your muscle buster. And that's how you do it. The next time I'm going to be showing off the reverse special stretch bomb combo, which will be slightly harder, but it builds... This is good. Watch this one I'm doing now first, because it has a lot of similarities with the next one that's going to help you. So if you know... Go off and practice this reverse arm slam combo. And if you get to the point where you know this off by heart, then you're ready for the next one. Because it's going to use some of these aspects. If you know these, like the back of your hand, you're going to be in good luck. Alright, I will see you guys then.